and Foreign Secretary Masoud bin Momen to discuss the excellent partnership our two nations have built over the last 5 decades. The United States looks forward to deepening our engagement with Bangladesh over the next 50 years and beyond. Our cooperation on climate change, development, the economy, humanitarian assistance, and security shows the range of our strong partnership and future potential. During today's meetings, I express the gratitude of the United States to Bangladesh for hosting nearly 1 million Rohingya refugees in Cox's Bazar, which I visited yesterday. The United States has provided more than $2.1 billion in humanitarian assistance to support refugees and host communities in Bangladesh and the region since August 2017. To that end, I am proud to announce that the United States is providing more than $74 million in additional funding to support humanitarian response efforts in Burma and Bangladesh. This includes nearly $61 million to support Rohingya internally displaced in Burma, as well as Rohingya refugees living here in Bangladesh and Bangladeshi host community members. The United States urges continued support by other donors and potential donors, and we support efforts to create the conditions for eventual, safe, dignified, informed, and voluntary return of Rohingya, conditions that do not currently exist. In my meetings with the government of Bangladesh partners today, we also discussed the need for free and fair elections, the ability of journalists to report the news without fear of retaliation or intimidation, collaboration to combat trafficking in persons, and the vital role that civil society plays in democracies, advancing respect for human rights and fundamental freedoms, including freedoms of expression and association. A prosperous future depends on strong democratic institutions and the broad participation of Bangladeshis in elections and the governance of their country. The United States looks forward to continued collaboration supporting an inclusive, democratic Bangladesh in which all the people of Bangladesh can thrive. Thank you. And on this point, I would just commend the government and people of Bangladesh's generosity in supporting the Rohingya and the foreign secretaries reaffirming their commitment against forced return. On the question of free and fair elections, I heard a strong commitment from the Honorable Prime Minister and all of the government ministers with whom I had the pleasure to meet today in support of free and fair and peaceful elections. And the United States, as part of our global human rights policy, supports free and fair and peaceful elections, and we want to do our part as a longtime partner of Bangladesh to help make this possible.